It's not just a photo opportunity. This summit could reshape the future of the war in Ukraine, shift global alliances, and redefine America's role in the world. Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine began in February 2022. Since then, the war has killed tens of thousands, displaced millions, and dragged on with no clear end in sight. The United States has been Ukraine's most important backer, sending billions of dollars in military aid, intelligence support, and humanitarian assistance. NATO has stood largely united against Russia's aggression. But now, Trump says he has a plan to end the war quickly, by sitting down directly with Vladimir Putin. The location of the meeting is symbolic. Alaska is geographically the closest US state to Russia, across the Bering Strait. It's less than 3 miles from Russian territory at its narrowest point. Holding the summit there signals a neutral, halfway point on US soil, without the optics of a formal White House meeting or Moscow visit. Trump's public position is simple: he wants to stop the killing and bring peace fast. He's hinted that this might involve a negotiated settlement, possibly freezing the conflict along current battle lines. Critics, including many in Ukraine and NATO, worry this could mean pressuring Kyiv to give up territory that Russia has seized since 2014, including parts of Donetsk, Luhansk, and Crimea. Putin enters the summit with clear demands: international recognition of Russian control over the territories it now occupies, the lifting of Western sanctions that have crippled parts of Russia's economy, and a rollback of NATO military presence near Russia's borders. These are big asks, and granting them could have long-term consequences for the balance of power in Europe. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has repeatedly said there will be no peace deal that trades land for temporary calm. For Ukraine, conceding territory could set a dangerous precedent, encouraging future invasions not just by Russia, but by other aggressive states around the world. At the same time, a prolonged war risks exhausting both Ukraine's resources and the West's political will to keep funding it. US-Russia relations have been tense for decades, but especially so since the Cold War ended. The US has often tried to engage Moscow through summits, from Reagan and Gorbachev in Reykjavik, to Obama's reset with Medvedev, to Trump's controversial 2018 Helsinki meeting with Putin. Some of those meetings thawed relations temporarily. Others left deep mistrust. For Trump, delivering a major foreign policy win early in his term would cement his image as a dealmaker on the global stage. For Putin, a direct line to the US president could help him secure gains he might not be able to win on the battlefield. Both leaders are under pressure. Trump faces domestic critics who doubt his foreign policy chops, and Putin faces a costly war that's straining Russia's economy. There are 3 main possible outcomes from the summit. A breakthrough agreement could lead to a ceasefire, with both sides claiming victory. Symbolic progress could keep talks going without producing a major deal. Or the talks could fail completely, risking further escalation. What happens in Alaska will be watched closely in Europe, Beijing, and beyond. A deal favorable to Russia could embolden other powers to challenge the status quo. A failed summit could harden divisions between East and West for years to come. A handshake in Alaska could mean peace, or a new chapter of conflict. This is the story behind the Trump-Putin summit.